Hello everyone, this is Prof. Tunnelbuns, and as always, I have my amazing fiancé Weaselbility by my side.
Hello everyone.
And we are back with Regrowth. After messing with Thaumcraft, I thought we would do an episode focused on the craziness that is going on behind me. So I wanted to mess a little bit with this mod, whose name I can't remember because I haven't messed with it that much. So let's find out what mod it is by looking at this machine. Railcraft. Great. So this is a rolling machine. And I think I have the other little component. Yeah, this thing, the blacksmith's anvil. So I did get to mess with Regrowth a little bit when we weren't able to stream. I wasn't so tired that I couldn't play games. That would be terrible for anybody if you're that tired, where you can't enjoy some form of entertainment. I was just too tired to be entertaining.
Yeah.
Or just to talk at all and have a coherent thought stream. But I did get to mess with this, and so what we've got here is a rolling machine which can make, let's see what components they are again. I put them in this chest. Ah, yes, they can make the iron plates for us. Can I scan any of this? Oh, I can. And apparently I scanned all this stuff. And great. So you get aluminum plates from the blacksmith's anvil, and then you put them in this rolling machine, I believe, and they give you those iron things. Now, this is a very special machine because it requires more RF than what we've been used to so far, and so it needs this hobbyist's steam engine, which is really cool because it actually needs a heat source. I don't know if I have like any
You have some in the chest.
but like just coal.
Oh no, you only have coal coke, I think.
Yeah. Oh man, what a terrible world we live in when we only have coal coke. But let's actually go ahead and throw some in there because why not? Boop. So you actually need to put some sort of fuel source in here, and it heats it up. It heats up, I think the temperature is over here, and it turns the water into steam, which it then converts that steam into power.
Yeah.
And so I just kind of wanted to get a little silly with it. What I decided I'm going to do for this area is instead of building a factory, kind of like we did with Charles Inc. over there, is I'm just going to have this hobgoblin's hut and just expand out like crazy. And kind of do what you're seeing here is having all these platforms and pipes and just stuff going all over the place. It's just, to me, it's going to have this really cool... I need to move my Pebble Watch off of my computer. Thank you. It's just going to look really cool.
Yeah, it's going to be like an industrial mess.
Yes, it's going to have a nice aesthetic. That's the word I was looking for. So the way that this works that I have set up here... is that this will heat up, it'll convert the water into steam, and our water tank here will be pumping water into this fluid tank, and then this guy here will be...
Should you turn on the other one so that...
Oh no, this turns on the machine.
Oh, okay. It
can store up steam and RF. It stores up RF here. And then this guy can actually store up RF as well.
Oh, okay.
But essentially... I kind of just had one pipe coming out directly into this machine. But the more I thought about it, like in a realistic sense, that didn't make any sense. Because usually you have like a big water source and then it leads into like smaller water tanks and then those go into the actual machine. So that's kind of what this is. It's like the small little bypass, I guess, in between the two. And realistically, if you plugged a pipe into anything, you're going to need some sort of generator or pump to get the water out of it. So this is a game about magic and going into other dimensions, so not quite that realistic, but in terms of the aesthetic that I have for this building.
It's realistic.
It's realistic. And this doesn't explode, but this one can, if I remember correctly. Anything that isn't the wooden engine can pretty much explode.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's what's going on there. But let's go ahead and go to our quest book. So I kind of spoiled it a little bit, that we did this, we already worked on this quest, which is on a roll.
Get some coal coke.
Which is good. And we can start working on some other machines. And I kind of wanted to do that for this episode. So when we were doing that off-camera world, and Weasel and I were just trying to figure out how all these other mods worked, the boiler, I think, is as far as we had gotten in terms of pretty much anything.
Yeah.
And we can actually make that, if I remember correctly. Yes, full steam ahead. Steam is a great way to produce kinetic energy in engines, but you're starting to find that the hobbyist steam engines aren't cutting anymore. Maybe it's time to up the ante and produce steam in larger quantities. So we are going to be building a dedicated steam boiler. So to build a boiler, you'll need a base of fireboxes with the boiler tanks placed on top. They can come in various sizes, the smallest of which is one tank on top of a single firebox.
Yeah.
So it kind of looks like our crucible furnace.
Mm-hmm.
Solid fueled fireboxes run off of furnace fuels. So we need to make one solid fueled boiler firebox and one low pressure boiler tank. So let's look at what this one is first. A fire charge. So we're going to need 7 bricks, a furnace, and a fire charge. And the fire charge is going to be made with coal, gunpowder, and blaze powder. And if anyone's wondering why I'm saying it like this, is because Weasel's writing all of this down, so I don't have to keep looking back.
Coal, gunpowder, and what?
Blaze powder.
Okay.
And then the low pressure boiler tank. Oh, that just needs 2 iron plates. We can make that in our inventory right now. So let's get those out.
How many are we going to make?
We're going to go ahead and start with the simple one that they're talking about. If I remember correctly, wow, yeah, look at all those dimensions we can do. If I remember correctly, these can explode too.
Oh, okay.
Do you remember we were messing with them and they got red?
Oh, that's right.
Yeah, and we were like, what is going on? Why is this red? So I think these can explode. Oh yeah, and the other thing that I liked about this is that it's completely flammable. Which really works with early industrial America when we had no idea what safety was.
Nope.
And fire exits also didn't exist. So that's another feel. Not saying that all of that was funny, because people did die all the time. But that is also just a feel that I'm going for with this. So let's
Well, we gotta... That goes on top of the one that we need to make.
Oh, that's right. I need a crowbar. Nope, I don't need a crowbar. So we'll go ahead and hold that in our inventory. Let's make the fire charge.
Yeah.
Flash charge is, I'm thinking of like a flash grenade. So let's go ahead and run around. I think that's the only change we did since everybody last saw us.
I think so. Besides the little hut.
Yeah, but we haven't really messed with much else. I've been trying to get more like saplings and stuff like that for when we do witchery. I guess I don't have any blaze.
Well, we have the
essence. we have the essence, but I guess I didn't have any on hand. So we'll go ahead and run down here.
And then we're gonna need coal and gunpowder.
That's fine. Oh, I think I can make coal while I'm done. Yeah, I can make some coal. There we go. Yeah, I haven't messed too much. Oh, what were you gonna say?
Oh, it's really interesting, like doing like this, like industrial mechanical stuff, and also doing this like nature-y, like alchemy stuff. It's a really interesting, like just the position of like the different things that we're doing.
Oh yes, and I believe that is no, that's not what I want. There we go. I believe that is
you got
what.
The wrong one.
Did I really?
Mm-hmm.
Essence of Blaze. Is that? I thought that was up here. Yeah, it's right there. Okay. Oh, that one makes lava. The one I had picked up. And I believe that is what the Phoenix Lodge was going for. I think I'm saying that person's name right. I believe that is what they were going for, is to have this beautiful little meld of nature and machinery in this mod pack in terms of regrowing the world is kind of almost your player character finding this balance between the two.
I like the balance that we're achieving.
Yes.
Or working towards, I guess.
Yeah, that's kind of what drew me to this mod pack. We had discovered it with a YouTuber who we no longer watch because they're kind of a jerk. But we had discovered it through them first. they kind of made it look interesting. Everything that we did, like in the first 10 episodes, they rushed through in one.
Yeah.
Which I didn't really like. So that was kind of our inspiration of everything we do is recorded on camera when we first started, but we don't really need that anymore. So what was it? Was it like this? I don't know why I picked up the bed.
There we are.
Wow, I made 3. Okay.
That's good.
And then I think we needed bricks.
7 bricks and then a furnace.
Okay. Let's see. I highly doubt that I have clay lying around. Yeah. So we need to make some. I guess I should have remembered that while we were down here. And then just a furnace?
Yeah.
Okay, that'll be simple enough to make. So let's look this up. Because I think it's water. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna go ahead and say that it is earth and water.
That sounds right.
Yep. Nice. I do know this game after all.
So impressive.
Am I doing this backwards? I am. Darn it. Oh, did I scan this already? Yeah, okay. That was weird. Did you see it like flashed a little?
Yeah, it was weird.
Yeah.
It must just be a game glitch.
I think I might have a furnace lying down around here. Yeah. You know what? You get to come home with me. Nope. You get to stay right where you are because I'm not going to put that in my inventory. We actually stored... Gosh darn it. We actually stored the Thaumcraft stuff over here in this little rail chest that we have. Just because we'll deal with it later.
And we ran out of space in our quest chest.
Yeah, we're kind of falling behind. I've just been working a lot in real life stuff, you know, and one of these things pays the bills, and I'm going to focus on that one just a teensy bit more, you know. But whenever I have been able, you can ask Weasel, whenever I have been able to just play, even if it's like for an hour, to kind of, you know, harvest some resources, grow some trees, anything.
Just be familiar with the quest that we want to do.
Yeah. Oh, darn it. Really? This is I'm just getting that achievement now? That's so funny. Come on. I need 7?
7.
Yeah. I've been trying to do what I can because this is the series that I have the most fun with. Mm-hmm. And it also happens to get the most views. So that can't hurt. Let's go ahead and put this here. Oh, come on. No. I've always wondered if the Phoenix Lodge has ever stumbled across our humble videos. That would be really cool. I really like the amount of work that they've put into this mod pack. Because it's been around for a while, as far as I know. I mean,
we've played it.
It was one of the first things. As soon as I got this new computer, this was one of the first things we played. Mm-hmm. Was we tried doing Minecraft solo, and it like just vanilla Minecraft, and it really didn't work out. We really didn't like it, and this was just the next thing we moved on to. And I mean, this is the 3rd season, with each season having about 20 videos, or at minimum.
And that's not even counting the fact that we played off camera for like a year.
Yeah, so it's a lot of fun. The commercial steam engine produces twice as much RF per tick as the hobby steam engine, but as a trade-off doesn't have space for an internal boiler. So steam must be supplied from an external steam boiler structure. So we'll go ahead. I'm assuming this will be the next platform we use over here for stuff.
Uh-huh.
So I'm gonna.
It's the black one first.
Yeah. Okay. Good, because I already forgot. Formed, yes. Nice and simple. So we need to put water in here. I don't remember if I don't think I have any pipes left over, unfortunately. We can probably... Here's what we'll do. Move that one. No, don't do that to me. We'll do that. I'll take you. Then... come on. Because that's to get to that one, right?
Mm-hmm.
Darn it.
Just pick it up.
Just pick it up one, right? Okay.
That's the easiest thing to do at this moment.
Let's put you on spruce wood. No, the whole thing is oak. Yeah, now let's talk about safety. Putting this highly combustible boiler on some wood. Again, we'll mess with this later. This is all just so we can actually turn the gosh darn machine on. There we go. It's so beautiful. Look at this. So now it's getting... Oh, I already got all the water that it needs. And I guess... Do I still have... No, I put the coal away.
Yeah.
No, you don't have it. I didn't store any in you. Let's go jump over here. So
Well, at least there's like water on the floor, you know?
Yeah, let's get this coal. We'll use the coal. Oh, yeah, in case everything lights on fire. It's also not surrounded by trees, so that also helps. Let's start this up. Oh, look at it. It's so cute.
It is really cute.
And then it produces steam. I think if it produces too much steam, it can explode or something like that. But I guess we'll find out when it actually does, right? And so we need to make this commercial steam engine, which uses some advanced parts. Okay, so we'll start with... Okay, so we need to do these gears. So just remember the level for me. So we're going to start at iron, right? And then we're going to do tin. Wait. No.
Isn't it backward?
It used... Hold on. There we go. This is the one I wanted. Then we're going to use cobblestone. So iron, cobble.
Okay.
And then wood.
All right.
Great.
Wood, cobble, and iron.
So let's make this first. There we go. So we'll make the wood gears. There we go. And then I need cobblestone, correct?
Yeah.
I don't think I have any on me.
No.
Mossy cobble, though. Let's see if I can change it.
Like with the chisel?
Yeah, where's the chisel at?
Right there.
There it is. I don't know why this hasn't broken yet. I mean, I don't want to sound like I'm complaining. No, we can't do it. I don't want to sound like I'm complaining, but it looks like it's already, like, done.
We probably have one hit in it.
Let's put that there.
Because it was like one of the first... Oh, you didn't put the chisel away.
It was one of the first things we made.
Uh-huh.
And we also need some iron, so let's get that while we're at it.
Alright. We
may even have some cobble just for some reason lying around in the factory over here. Who knows? So we are... Okay, yeah. We've got a good amount of time left in this episode. So Weasel and I, as we mentioned in the last one, are recording this early, earlier than we normally do. And the reason for that...
Do we just need 4?
Oh, we need 8. That's right, because we're making 2 of them. Thank you, love.
Yep.
There we go. Nobody has cobble? Nobody has cobble. Weasel and I are starting early because the Nintendo Switch is going to have their conference today, and I'm really excited to look at it because for all that it's worth, Nintendo sometimes won't make items that make a lot of money, but they'll certainly be on the forefront of a lot of things. I remember after the Wii came out, when like the Kinect came out, like for Xbox, and then I think even like almost a shameless ripoff, really, with Sony when they made those little sticks, the PlayStation Motion.
Oh yes,
or whatever it was. Yeah, it's just cool. Like they come up with. It's weird. The way I've always heard it is that Nintendo almost always comes up with tech demos and not like fully realized consoles.
Oh, okay.
But I feel like this is heading in the right direction. And the one thing you always have to remember about Nintendo is that they're supposed to be for kids. I guess we need more of this, huh?
Yeah.
Okay. I really need to make a surplus of pistons.
Especially now.
Yeah, because it seems like all of these just require it. So, did I need iron for this?
Yes.
Okay, so we'll just pick up the 1. I really feel like the Switch is going to be a cool console, and what I was going to get at is that oh, that was weird. Is that they are trying to cater towards kids. Like, they do recognize that they have an older fan base.
Sure.
But they do try to cater towards kids, and so it makes a lot of sense for their next console to look like a giant iPad, which the last 2 iterations of their consoles have quite looked like that.
Mm-hmm.
So I need 4 of these.
Yeah. And one to make the lever.
Good point. Okay, so let's go ahead and make this not like that. Let's make the stick. So, like so.
Lever.
Zoop. Then like this. Oh gosh, I'm getting some serious lag all of a sudden.
That's weird.
Yeah.
I wonder if your computer's getting an update or something.
Oh, Windows 10. Last time it was really, really bad, and like to the point where it made Regrowth crash. It's because Windows Defender was doing a scheduled scan on my computer, and I can't figure out how to stop that.
3 of those.
It's frustrating. I rarely regret. What are we making again? I already forgot.
Commercial steam engine.
Commercial steam engine. So I can do this. There we go. And go. Oh, we need.
We have glass on us. We just need to change it.
Yeah, because it won't recognize that as glass that we need to build with. I should just turn it all back.
Yeah.
Because goodness knows whenever I'll finish that poor build that I've left for dead. There we go. Look, we made one.
We did it. Yay.
So I think this. I wonder how this works. How do I connect them? Oh. Does it... Golden fluid pipe. Does it... Oh, I guess it's steam, right?
Yeah, it's steam.
So... I mean, steam is not a fluid, but it is something I can move around. Ooh, you're hot! You're real hot! So yeah, we definitely made a lot of steam.
I think it's whenever there's no steam and it's not producing any.
When there's no water...
Yes.
And it's still burning. That's how this explodes. That's right. I remember now. If it's just burning nothing and it explodes because it heats up the metal, I assume. So we'll just, I don't know, we'll place you there. We're going to need you for something.
Well,
and
we'll figure you out later.
And I need to build a little platform here anyways. So, yeah.
But we do. Do we...
What?
We got the quest?
Yes, we just accepted it.
Okay.
And it's not flashing anymore. So... What is this? Oh my gosh, these things are annoying. I won't even work with that. I'm sure these fluid tanks are really useful, but whenever I had built it, I really didn't do a lot with it. I see that they give us like essentially 34 or 32 buckets of lava, but that really doesn't mean a lot when you can just mass produce it yourself. I didn't really like those.
No, it wasn't worth the time that we put into it.
Mechanical carpentry. A device you recall using in the past was the mechanical carpenter for use in crafting with the aid of various fluids. The process should kickstart your industrial pursuits into motion, and that's exactly what we are going to be doing for the next 6.5 minutes or whatever it is. Oh my gosh, what?
Can we do that?
Okay, we got bronze. Oh,
okay.
It's just a lot of bronze.
In the rolling machine. Okay.
All right, so we need bronze. Do we actually? Yeah, we do have bronze.
Yeah, we do.
Okay, that's good.
Is it getting to be nighttime?
It is getting to be nighttime, but I want to get the bronze first.
Okay.
The LeBrons, if you will. All right, so are you bronze? Yeah. Oh, this is perfect. And then how much did... It was like something with something.
Yeah.
And something. 6.
6.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Great. Now let's go to bed before something kills us. Sleep.
Right in the doorway.
So with these fluid pipes, I get to make the boiler look not so ridiculous. Oh, this is good because we know who our audience is. Charles and Dizabraf. Fee. Or I say E.
Sure.
Or the rolling machine.
Oh, yeah.
We know that you're our target audience, but we also have Weasel's mom watching, and we also tend to try to explain things to her as well.
Mm-hmm.
Also because Weasel and I tend to forget things, and we want to make sure that we're doing stuff right. And so we explain out loud.
Yes, and that's why we sort of bounce off each other what we're trying to do.
Yeah. Have I scanned this? No, I have.
Nice.
I've already scanned that, apparently.
Oh, we need more RF.
I thought I turned you on.
Oh, it's heating up, it looks like.
Oh, there we go. Wow.
We should have had it making more RF in the background, I guess.
Yeah, that's weird. Oh, it's making steam and not making, no, it's on.
No, it's on. It's just that.
Oh, here we go.
It was using, like, as it was making it, it was being used, so.
Gotcha. Okay, so let's bring you down. And we've got everything we need.
Yep.
Great.
Good thing we changed that glass.
I know. I just...
Good looking out past us.
Yeah. So you were in the middle.
Mm-hmm.
You were on the sides.
And then the glass on the top and the
And
bottom.
the glass top and the bottom. Correct. So this is the carpenter. So if I remember correctly, we can use this for a lot of cool stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Especially when it comes to the bees. Which I have been waiting to mess with. There you go. Let's put that down there. And kind of build a little platform here. Nope.
Last time we had this one and we worked with it, didn't we keep it near the hobbyist steam engine because it it was easy to just switch them out?
But I don't want to switch out.
Okay.
I want them to be stable and concrete on the ground.
Okay.
So if we have to make another hobbyist steam engine, that's perfectly fine by me. But I want these. Again, going with our aesthetic, this is supposed to be a factory, and factories tend to not move their machinery around.
That makes sense.
Yeah, I need to eat. I'm hungry.
Potatoes.
Our extremely starch-based diet. So let's go ahead and set this guy down. Boop. Oh man, it says no recipe. Do we have? I don't think we have to load recipes into this, do we?
Mm-hmm.
We do?
I thought we did.
How do we load a recipe into it? Are you sure about that, love?
I think so.
All right. Oh, that was weird.
Hmm.
I guess we're having some texture glitches. Yeah, so we'd have to turn this on in order to use it. Oh, that's good, I guess. Great. So let's see. Squeezer, another machine that you think could prove. Oh gosh. Oh no. Okay, I thought that was that. I was just cry. Okay, so another machine that you think could prove useful would be one that could extract fluids from items, whether it's squeezing juice from fruit or liquid honey from drops. You're sure you'll find a use for it. Okay. So these items I'm gonna have next to each other.
Oh. Okay.
So I'm not sure if you were what you were thinking about. Maybe you were thinking about this, but when we were doing that off-camera world, I had these machines right next to each other.
Oh, I think that's what I was thinking about.
Because they all looked the same. And I just kind of had them next to each other. And I did move the engines around, but like I said, for this one, I want to not do that.
Okay.
So I'm gonna have to really get creative with that because I don't think I can put this pipe on top. So yeah. So this is a squeezer, and the other thing we can make is this is the same thing. The other thing we can make, which is, if I remember correctly, what I'm more interested in is the centrifuge in terms of making the bee stuff.
Oh, that's right, because there are some items that we can only get from bees.
Yes, and one of the things we can make for bees is something that changes what environment they can be in.
Uh-huh.
And that's what I'm most interested in. Actually, I wouldn't doubt if we've unlocked a... yeah!
Ooh.
The Beealyzer. Yes! I am so excited for this.
I'm going to write that down on our to-do list.
Yes, so we are going to go ahead and end this episode here. Secretly in the back of my mind, this is what I have been working towards, is the apiary. I don't know anything, I don't know anything. I don't know much about like how bees work and stuff. I watched a video and it was pretty much like listening to somebody talking about how DNA is encoded. But I just think it is so fascinating and so cool. And to me, that feels like a puzzle to get like the bees to breed, and like if you know you can accidentally get poisoned by them and all this sort of stuff.
It's a perfect bee.
Yeah, to make the perfect bee boy.
We are going to be the Gregor Mendel of bees.
Exactly. That's exactly what we're aiming for. So I'm going to pretty this up a little bit. Maybe make a lot of those, like, I feel like you don't need to see us doing the research notes for Thaumcraft.
No.
Like, once you've seen one, you've seen them all, but making the actual items will be different. So again, if you have any tips or places I could go, even videos to watch on how to make stuff in the Crucible. I know eventually I have to turn the Crucible into something else, and Thaumcraft gets really, really cool and complicated later on, and I'm looking forward to that. But just a place to start.
Yeah, or even things that you want us to research.
Or advice. Yeah, oh yeah, the research too, because I thought, it was really cool. Oh shoot, I thought it froze. Nope. I thought it was really cool that we did that one research path here, this one, the research expertise, and it gave us a boost.
Yeah.
In the world. And
so if there's one of these that we should do next or could do next, just let us know.
Yep, or even machines too. We'll take advice of all sorts, shapes, and sizes. Either way, we'll go ahead and end this episode here and turn that off before it blows up. I want to thank you all for watching. Hope you stick around for the next one, and wherever you are, I hope you have a good night, good morning, or good afternoon.
Bye, everyone.